Do you like guys being dudes? Do you see a bunch of guys goofing off and think,
what's better than this?
But also, do you like gals being chicks? Do you see a bunch of gals talking shit and think,
What's better than this?
Last night I watched Manpower, a 1 hour 44 minute 1941 movie directed by Raoul Walsh that is listed as a crime melodrama on Wikipedia, but like a lot of really good movies, I don't really know how to classify it. And this is a really good movie. I mean, good heavens, this is another one that's begging for a remaster because some of the effects in here and the cinematography are truly stunning. This is a movie about power line workers, and this is all a massive set, and it's wet as hell, feels incredibly dangerous, and just look at this massive backdrop being lit up. It's so unbelievably cool. The movie is loosely a remake of the 1932 movie Tiger Shark, which I reviewed a little while back on my channel, with largely the same plot and the same lead star, Edward G. Robinson. And I have to say, even though the first was directed by Howard Hawks, who I love, I think this is a better movie because Walsh cranks everything up, starting with the focus on the camaraderie and relationships between the guys in this. This is only the second Raoul Walsh movie I've ever seen, but I remember reading that Marty Scorsese in particular is a big fan of his, and I kind of wonder if he watched this and thought about it when making Goodfellas and The Wolf of Wall Street. A key part of the power of those movies to me is how effectively they show how lovingly idiotic male bonding and mutual self-destructiveness are so tied together. In other words, the razor's edge between messing with each other and fighting or killing each other for real, as may be best realized in the famous Funny How scene between Joe Pesci and Ray Liotta in Goodfellas.
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
A lot of the point and power of those movies to me is to show how and why people get so wrapped up into being a gangster or shitty Wall Street guy. Because the line of work is so extreme and dangerous, it almost gives you carte blanche to lean into being more dangerous and risky in other parts of your life. So immediately going into a place and gambling away half your paycheck, well, why not? You might be electrocuted to death that very night. And so the movie has that tension and danger running through it, but of course it's paired with the camaraderie that people develop, particularly 20th century dudes, when they're in those situations. Like, it's just so good. But also, this is a movie about women bonding, and it's anchored really well by Marlene Dietrich, who plays a hopeless, self-destructive nightclub girl scam artist. Marlene Dietrich is the daughter of one of Edward G. Robinson's crew, and that guy dies. So Edward G. Robinson goes to give her a little money, and he falls in love with her, or at least the idea of her. And she says, well, he's got money and won't hit me, so it's got to be better than doing this. But she's also slowly falling in love with George Raft, who is Edward G. Robinson's assistant, and who plays this role with a real danger and menace to him. And the movie gives Dietrich a real arc and plenty of juice, which I loved. It would have been great to see a movie that focuses largely on her and the nightclub and her group of friends. Please let me know in the comments if you know any movies like that from this era. And so yeah, I think I go 4.5 on this one, maybe 5. This was a super funny movie, and it's one of the better guys being dude movies I've ever seen, but I think I would have liked to see more about Marlene Dietrich and her crew. Thanks for watching. Please like and follow if you want more of this.